Hello, hello. If you would like to join me for my 2023 planner and journal lineup, then stay tuned. Hello everybody, I am Heather, aka Planner Mumsy, and I am coming to you with my 2023 planner and journal lineup. Finally! So I finally got everything together. I have not set all of these up yet, so that may or may not be another video that I end up doing, but I thought I would at least go through the stack with y'all so that you could see exactly what I plan on using as both planners and journal covers and setups for 2023. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we will start with my on-the-go planner, and I'm going to just move everything to the side. So I have used this for 3 years, maybe this is my third year, I believe, as an on-the-go planner. It works very, very well for me. I have 2 or 3 different Moterm A6 covers. I might have more than that, I'm not sure. But this is the Moterm Veg Tan Leather, and this is in the Espresso, and it's so chocolatey brown, beautiful. And again, I'm not necessarily going to stick with the same cover because I use my covers like my purses, and I basically change them whenever the mood strikes. I have not completely set this one up. I really haven't set it up at all. I do need to put the stickers on the monthly views. I have that tucked in there, and usually this is where I do it just so that I can see them in English, since the Dayfree did not have an English version, which kind of bums me out. But to be honest, with all of the options that have come out this year from all different planner companies, I think this very well may be my last Hobonichi year. What? Yes, I do. I think it may be, because I have loved Hobonichi for a couple of reasons. 1, because of the Tomoe River paper, and 2, for the layouts. But a lot of companies are coming out with very similar layouts in the Tomoe River paper, and I can actually have this as writing space now instead of words that I don't understand. So I am excited about the possibility of having some A6 planners from other companies for next year. But this is a strictly on-the-go planner. The Dayfree, if you don't know, basically just has these little overview months, and then it just has the monthlies, and then just blank pages in the back. It's perfect for me for literally just taking with me on the go. This is the only thing I have to keep up to date, so it's not too difficult for me to sort of have this as a similar planner as everything else. So it really shouldn't be an issue for me. And we will, see if that continues and whether or not I stick with it, but it should, because it's a pretty simple on-the-go planner. All right. Next, so this one I can't really show you the actual inside of it because this is a planner that I am using for a volunteering job that I do every Tuesday, and it has very personal sensitive information in here. But this is the Angel Shop weeks, and I can just kind of show you a blank page. So it has monthlies. Let me look at this really quick so I can get a monthly without y'all. Okay, so it has a blank monthly like that, and then it does have these little indexing pages that I am trying to find and get to. These here. And then at the very, like after the end, it has horizontal boxes. So it's undated. It's pretty simple. It's supposed to be Tomoe River paper, but I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't feel like Tomoe River paper at all. It's pretty thick, and it doesn't have the normal characteristics of Tomoe River paper. So I'm just warning y'all, it's marked in her shop as Tomoe River paper, the 52 GSM, but in my opinion, this particular planner does not feel like Tomoe River paper, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken, but it just doesn't feel like it. But it doesn't matter because this still is working for me, mostly because it's undated and because it's easy for me to just kind of log the volunteer hours that I do. And since I only do it once a week, you can see that this is going to last me quite a while. So this particular book makes it very simple for this to work for me. And I want to say the cover came from her as well. If you're interested, I'm pretty sure that it does fit a regular week's cover. I think it's super cute. So yeah, if you do happen to have the need for a book like that, this would be a decent book if you don't care about the paper. Next is my health planner, and this is also going to be, it's a health planner, but it's also a processing planner as well. I do plan on using my weeks and to kind of do my overview weekly planning, but I use this for in the monthlies. Basically, I have stickers that'll be tracking health-like type things that I need to keep track of. Then I have an exercise log. I'm not going to do like a full flip, but symptoms tracker, and then food planner. And then I just basically have some empty pages, and I have a Christmas planner in here and a couple other tracker type things. This will basically be used for tracking my health type things. There is an unboxing that already went live on my channel for this, so if you're interested, check that video out. Okay, then to my regular overview planner. So basically I use an overview planner just to carry around with me because my main planner stays here in the office. Hobonichi Weeks is my overview planner. So basically with this Hobonichi Weeks, and I haven't done anything to really set this one up yet. I don't put a whole lot in this one because really it's just kind of exactly that. It's an overview planner. I have copied my birthdays, and that's what I use this one for, is to keep track of birthdays. And then appointments will go in here on the monthlies, and then appointments will also go in the weeklies, and then I use this as a weekly to-do list and or shopping list, and then I kind of convert them to whatever planner they need to go into. So it's pretty cut and dry, pretty basic. Then we will get into, let's just go ahead and get into journals. I ended up getting this Hibino A6, and this little bugger was awfully difficult to get my hands on. It is a day on 2 pages, and as you can see, it's supposed to be Tomoe River paper, and I don't know. I'm not, the verdict is really out. It feels similar, but with pen tests, it acts kind of different, but that's fine. I'm just going to deal with it as it is. This one does have the day on 2 pages. It also has monthlies in the front. I think I'm going to use the monthlies in the front to track weather. And then this is basically going to just be like a slight kind of daily overview type planner. So I'm just going to kind of dump some memories, and mostly my plan is, because it's so thick, it's like a 5-year A5 hobo. Because it's so thick, my plan is to really just use ink in this book, because if I use stickers or anything else, I think it is going to be crazy, crazy thick. I really do plan on just trying to stick with ink, keeping just ink in here, and it's sort of going to be in a small way like a journal, but really not a ton. So it's not really memory keeping, it's not really journaling as in brain dumping thoughts and such, but it's just going to be more like an overview of the day, or if there was a quote or a scripture or just something that spoke to me that day, I'm going to write it on one of the pages, and I'll be able to just keep this on my desk, and I can refer to whatever else I need from here, because I will try and keep up with this, at least writing something in it every single day. But that is the A6 Hibino. This is a hobo, is it Perinon? I don't know. It's a fabric cover. It's kind of gray with pink flowers. It did not fit when it first came. It was very, very tight. I have been training it and keeping lots of books on top of it. And so now it finally has stretched enough that it fits. It's not the best, even though it's supposed to be for an A5, I will set a 5-year, I mean, it's definitely not the best fit, just as an FYI. Next is just keeping up with my A5. This is a memory keeping journal, and basically I either just like dump pictures and come back to write later, or what have you. So this was just some tidbits of memories from my husband and my anniversary trip together. So I need to come back and write in here, but I will continue to keep up with some memory keeping in this one. I don't do a ton. I would love to do more than I do, because it used to be a big thing I really enjoyed back in the creative memories days, if anybody was into that. But I just am too busy to keep up with that all the time. Then I have my daily Bible reflections, I guess maybe is the best way to say it. So basically what I am doing, and you can see I started it at the end of September, and I do need to backfill. This is an A5 or a Estelle, and so this was the month of October. And so basically every day, each scripture that I read, I write it in the daily, on the monthly in the box. And if I did write a little reflection thing, I just write R and I check it off. This is what the blank pages look like. So it is a horizontal, essentially. and there are 2 per page. So you could kind of do 4 days per page if you wanted to. And it is the same all the way through with just a few grid pages in the back. That works really well for my scripture planning. Finally, we have my main planner, and my main planner this year is going to be the Sterling Ink Common Planner. I believe you guys probably already saw my unboxing of this. I am using the Plum Veg Tan cover from Moterm to start the year out. I have scores of B6 covers from Vanderspec, from Moterm. I think honestly those are the only 2 companies I have kept. I have gotten this one mostly set up, as you can see, and I did get my tabs, and for the additional months, so I kind of used, and these tabs are no longer available. They're small tabs. I got them from Rose Color Days, but they don't sell them anymore. I had just purchased a bunch of them, and they're not perfect. I mean, if it was perfect, definitely wouldn't be me, because I mess a lot of things up. But as you can see here, it's pretty small, so they're not like obtuse. They don't take up a lot of space. I used different colors for January and December. These are the additional months. So January of 2024 and December of 2022, just so that I knew that these ones did not go with the 2023 setup. I haven't decided what to do with my quarterly or just goals pages in general. I'm not really a goal planner. That really isn't something that I do, because never do I seem to meet the goals that I have set up for myself, and then it's kind of depressing, so I just don't bother. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to use for those pages yet. I did get started just kind of playing with some layouts for January, and I kind of played with this one, put it together, and then like almost instantly after putting it together, decided I didn't like it. So I'm definitely not going to keep doing it this way for a few reasons. One, because this is really limiting my space that I can write for my goals, my to-do list, not goals, my to-do list for the days. And I think I've decided, so I'm definitely still going to keep something here in the top to write appointments down for each of the allocated days. And I'll probably maybe make those boxes a little bit bigger than I did. Then what I've decided is to keep my to-dos just kind of all together in one big spot on the 2 pages. And then leave a bottom part for whatever notes or whatever else needs to be written down, and do it that way, instead of breaking it down daily like this and limiting how much space that I have to write. I think that this will just work better for me. I have not done the next week yet, but I do plan on playing with just a few different types of layouts for the week to decide what I like the best. And then it does have the grid pages in the back, so I can sort of do more of a bullet journal style in the back, which I enjoy. And I do keep track of certain things like car maintenance and such. And I can show you in my current planner. Just pull this out and we'll go all the way in the back here. I have this particular one does not have very many pages. So I have just like sticker thing marked down, and this is my car and my husband's car. And so I list out the things for my car that have been done, and then we list out the things for his car just so that we can keep track. Hoping to get a new car for myself sometime soon. And then I basically just have an order log, which this one is extremely old and can be thrown out because all of that stuff has come in. So I will probably have like an order log or something and still continue with the car maintenance logs in my common planner book for 2023, and that's just to keep it in one spot so that I always have it. So I'll probably put it maybe in the last, because I want to say the last like 5 pages. There's like an additional number of pages. There's no way with all of this for my weeklies and such that I'm going to need a full day per page. So that'll be good that I know I'm going to end up having plenty of extra pages, which is totally fine. Definitely excited about getting into this planner and like getting it fully set up. I've just been so busy, and I am waiting for my January Sterling Ink sub kit to come. I was going to decorate December's with the regular December kit because I didn't use it since it really wasn't super Christmas themed in my opinion. And I really I really wanted this year to just have like a blinged up Christmas planner. So that is what I did, and it was fun setting up my month of December with Christmas stuff. And I just have a Sarasa vintage pen here in the back. It matches this planner really nicely, and I just have that in there for now. I haven't really set up my pockets or anything, but I will do all that stuff at another time. That is the plan for 2023. It's a little bit boring, but that's okay. I'm a boring kind of gal, and it works out for me. I know it seems like it's a lot, like when I really start stacking it up, but not all of them are used on a regular basis. Like the on-the-go one, I literally only use when I go to appointments, which isn't a ton. This one I do use once a week. This one I will use every day for sure. This one will be kind of on and off. It will be used most days. The Hibino will just sit on my desk, and I will definitely use that every single day. The or Estelle A5, that will just be used once in a while. I do use my A5 for my Bible planning. Sorry, my brain went blank. For my Bible planning, I use that pretty much every day. And if I don't, I make sure that I get back into it. And so for sure, this one will be used every single day. And you'll see me in my videos switching out my covers because that's just what I do. Like I said, I enjoy using multiple covers and playing with all of the pockets and all that fun stuff inside. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Don't forget to mash that like button and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my content. And I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!